It's YKS and we're getting crazy. Mike and JF in the inbox, baby. Two certified players with swag and riz. You ain't never heard a better podcast than this. Volume up, seat back, crack the six pack. Cause the worldwide kings of the game are back. So come on, it's YKS, come on. Drop that beat.
Hey there, boys. I was calling with a question. I've got a bunch of nutted in not towels, I guess. Fuck it. It's toilet paper, not towels. I've got a bunch of nutted in strips of toilet paper next to my bed. How many nuts blown into toilet paper and then like casually tossed next to the bed do you think is too many? I'm at 3 right now, which is pretty bad. So I'm gonna clean them up and throw them in the toilet. Love the show. Bye.
Hey everybody, welcome to YKS. I'm JF, Mike Hale with you here as well. Hello, Mike.
Hello.
Before we get into the episode, which is going to be an absolute banger, I feel like we have to head on over to producer Dan's desk to get the official take on how many
count.
Yeah, what are you working with and what's too much?
There's been a used condom on my bedroom floor for
Just
like
one?
8-10 months now.
Just the
It's
one.
been sitting there. It's like covered in dust.
You said that you didn't use condoms, so I feel a little bit betrayed by this knowledge now.
Well, to be clear, I don't typically, but I don't want to get into the details of why it was necessary. Okay,
You
but
fucking
it was
said
necessary.
Here's a tip: if you don't want to get into something, don't say it. That's an easy
All right. Well,
way.
my girlfriend has a really tight
All right,
vagina.
don't-
Jeez,
and I didn't have any lube handy.
Can we just introduce the
This
guest,
is not what the
please?
show
Let's
is
just
about.
Move on.
This is, we don't talk about this kind of stuff on the show, but let's bring in somebody who always does. Week in and week out, you can hear him talk about condoms and pussies over on the Doughboys podcast, or if not there, Get Played. Our friend Nick Wiger is back. Hello, Nick.
Hey, buddy. I don't think we really get into condoms all that often, to be honest.
You don't?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think nutting is like a territory for us.
Okay.
But I think condoms specifically, we kind of, that's a little further afield, from what we usually, the topics we usually touch on.
Okay.
I think part of that is that it's been a long time, and I imagine, JF, this is the same for you as a married man. I don't go into I don't use condoms really ever anymore. That was like a bachelor thing for me.
Ever throw one on
so,
for old time's sake?
Yeah, just to see how the technology has advanced.
See if it still fits from college.
Babe, I
I've
fit in my old
thought
condom. Look.
That's my man.
Because you sometimes find yourself in whatever, like the adult care aisle of a CVS or whatever the fuck, whatever euphemism they use. And they got like dildos there now, which is like crazy that you can go buy a dildo from Walgreens.
Right.
And not that I'm not objecting to it. I'm just like, the culture has changed.
They have
but then
locks
you
on
look
them.
at it.
Yeah, once you called the 2 employees over and they turned the keys at the same time, and then they scan your retina,
the holy dildo out.
you might be able to get some sort of clitoral stimulation on your way out. Yeah.
Right. But then you
they
look
have
at like
to
some of
unlock
the
it
stuff
with the congressperson of your state. He's there. with his permission, he has to show up.
But then sometimes
This
there's like
is for
a
your
condom
husband?
that's like,
Sorry.
We live in a bad place, Nick, because we can talk about it all day.
No, I mean look, we got everything under glass here too. It's maybe not coming from from as fascist of a civic government,
right?
But it is coming from just like, well, we think everyone's going to steal things all the time, and you know what? They're probably right. There's probably shoplifting, I'm sure, is rampant, but it does kind of suck when you just want like a stick of deodorant and then. Yeah, it's like a 5-minute wait for the one employee to come out from behind the register.
Yeah.
And go, liberate your right guard. But yeah, it is the kind of thing is I feel like you sometimes see like, again, just the advances of like it's like icy cold for him and white hot for her. And it's like, what the fuck is that? Like what's that condom experience?
Yeah.
Why is that a thing? But I feel like I'm curious, but from Dan's perspective, it sounds like you were using particularly a lubricated condom.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Which is, okay, got it. So that was the utility of that. That's
I just needed the lube, really. Yeah.
Right.
Well, but they do sell lube now separately. as well.
I didn't have any at the time.
Yeah, it's probably under lock and key.
I've got
You were in a
some now.
pinch.
They actually I just saw this. They actually have a brand new Sprite Chill lube.
Ooh,
It has a mild.
That's fun.
It's a food safe chilling agent.
zero sugar.
Yeah. You know what? I have to check. And even then, if it's zero sugar, is it going to be sucralose?
It's some type of sweet.
You know, can I have that?
It's not magic.
Because I'm on Eat 48.
Right.
Is the thing I'm doing right now.
Right.
I want to eat 69.
How's that going for you?
Eat 48 is going really well. It's good. It's a series of 48 pills that I
Fuck
take.
is Eat 48?
I made it up.
I'm
It's a lot. It's a joke. This is how messed up the world has gotten. You know.
Usually a
believe you
joke. Usually a joke has a sense of one of the guys.
Yeah.
You know who the fuck I'm talking about.
And basically, I think
Bitch.
those guys do end up finishing the sentence normally. But yeah, I could kind of figure out what you were saying. No, but Nick, you know, it's true. Going to these pharmacies now, it's interesting. I went to go buy. You were talking about deodorant under lock and key. I went to go buy a Degree for Men, and my senator came over and checked my genitals to make sure I was allowed
They have to do that.
to have the Degree for Men. That's the truth.
Right.
That actually happened, and I was not allowed to keep it.
Your genitals.
If you like your genitals, you can keep them.
These belong to Tommy Tuberville now. Oh, all right. I guess.
All right,
Fuck,
okay.
I guess that's.
I'm glad they
I should have voted. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing is, if you're going to complain about somebody taking your genitals, did you vote?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Wow.
exactly what I thought. But that's what we're dealing with out here. You know, that's what we're dealing with out here. But yeah, it's not all, like you were saying. It's not all great out there in California either. I think you recently told me that they recently pass a law where you have to enjoy going to the grocery store now. What the fuck is that? What is that shit? That's fascist, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a weird thing. It's like it's a municipal code that when you go to like a Trader Joe's, you have to have a good time.
Fuck.
So
See, I could never.
you know, fucking Mayor Karen Bass. I mean,
Yeah,
what are her
right.
initiatives.
Yeah. Golly.
I'm at Smart and Final. I'm having fun, I guess.
Oh, I put the quarter in to get the cart. Oh, nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah.
Security guard whacking his hand with the stick to make sure you're following all the fucking rules. Terrifying out there. I could never live out there. I could never live in California. I could never. I don't know how you do it. You ever think about getting out of that hellhole?
All the time. I mean, doesn't everyone think about getting out of everywhere?
No.
Isn't that just like I think that's just being alive, though. I
Yeah.
think it's just like, you know what I don't like is like just being alive. But maybe if I change my circumstance, then I'll like that.
Right.
And then it doesn't matter because the issue is wherever you go, there you are. You know.
Do you think we could all get? I'm just brainstorming, like some type of compound in Austin or outside of Austin, even.
If we could drive into Austin, yeah, that would be
That's fun.
probably
And we would
ideal.
just drive in and do shows,
and do shows.
and then drive home, hang out with our friends.
Yeah.
How fucking awesome would that be?
Man, that would be
That sounds sick.
That'd be fucking awesome. Condoms for everybody? Are you serious? Oh my god, that sounds fucking.
We're all sucking on a condom like they do with cigars. Slurping on it.
Oh, you got to do it. You got to do it.
You got to do it.
You got to suck a condom. I mean,
Yeah.
come on. We're gonna get away from this, so
dude.
it's not the theme of the episode. But that's what's been on my mind lately. Wiger,
The thing that just talking about, because we're on politics right now, the thing that's going on in LA is the mayoral election. There's the progressive candidate Nithya Raman, who's kind of like the, LA's Mamdani is a very oversimplified way of characterizing
she's the
her, but,
podcaster's choice.
Podcaster's choice. And then there's Karen Bass, who's the institutionalist, fucking mainstream Biden sort of Democrat, and who also is doing a bad job.
Yeah.
But she's also extremely bad at politics, which is the kind of thing. How did you get this far where you were a congressperson for many years and then you became elected mayor, and then you watch her as like, you have no presence, and you don't know how to talk to people. Like, you don't know how to be a human being. Like, how do you, like, isn't that the whole thing about politics, is you have to be like a good spokesman for yourself?
Yeah, you would.
And then she's utterly unable to do that.
The bare minimum is charisma, right? Like being able to have, like you say, a presence, like you look like something when you're talking. And she seems sort of like an empty vessel in a lot of ways, which is, it's interesting. I mean,
she just said in a debate that I don't have the quote verbatim, but effectively she said, I would like to see taco trucks banned from the streets of LA.
That feels like an
such
unforced error.
That
Yeah.
seems insane.
Yeah.
Basically, the one thing everyone agrees is the most fabulous thing about the city.
It'd be fine if you were running
Across
for a mayor in Texas or
Yeah.
something. Or even, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a whiff.
Florida. I don't know.
Yeah.
Insane. But I did hear about, and we don't get all the news out here about the local politics in LA, of course, but we're exposed to it a little bit just by being in the biz, and
Yeah, sure.
I heard in the May oral election, DJ Khaled has dropped out.
Right, because he's like May oral?
I may not.
He's
May
like
not.
He's like, I don't want to take a chance on that.
Yeah.
I don't want to give people the wrong idea about that because he doesn't.
I'm excited for the May anal elections. They're in March.
It's one of those weird off-cycle elections. It's not November.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would think it would be on cycle, if anything.
Right.
If you're getting to do that. But it's been an interesting couple of months, Nick, in the gaming world. And I know as a gamer yourself, you must have been picking up some of these new titles. Is anything blowing your mind? Are you a Steam Machine guy? What are you playing these days?
I'm not a Steam Machine guy. I have a PS5 as just a console, and I got a Switch too. But I do most of my gaming on my gaming rig. I get this gaming PC. I get a 4070 Ti Super. I got a decent card.
Let them know.
But I've been enjoying Mina the Hollower. That's a fun one.
Oh,
from
yeah.
the Shovel Knight developers. And then I also just picked up Marvel Tokon, the Fighting Souls.
Yes,
which is the, it's the Arc Sys Marvel license. I don't really give a shit about MCU, but I like the Marvel characters all right, and it's just a fun sort of like. Yeah, it's like a fighter for babies, basically, and I like that about it.
I've seen it, and Marvel has a for all of the MCU fatigue, Marvel has a great history as a fighting game IP. There's a lot of fun stuff. Back in the day, that was one of the ones that was in my movie theater.
Marvel versus Capcom.
Marvel versus Capcom, maybe
right.
2, but yeah, a lot of fun. That one, and then there was also that
Big Dreamcast game.
Yes, there was another one that was like a Dreamcast port or vice versa, which was it was like vampires and stuff versing each other. Do you know what that is?
Darkstalkers.
Darkstalkers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Darkstalkers, very horny game.
That's the kind of
Which
game you could whack it to with a condom. Yeah.
That's the thing, because you see one of my complaints about Marvel Tokon is it's just kind of a sexless enterprise, like all Marvel. It feels like.
Yeah.
Sitting there with your cock in your hand.
Right, and what are you going to do with it?
Bored to tears.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. Have you seen the new? This will be it'll cross the $3 billion mark by the time this episode is released. But have you seen the new Spider-Man movie? Is there any porking in that?
No, I haven't seen it. Natalie saw it. I just it's the one. That's like the one, I think, superhero franchise she responds to for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm just so burned out by all those movies that even though people say like it's actually one of the better ones, I'm just like, yeah, but what are we like? What are we comparing against here?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, what are the better ones, and how much do I like those? And the answer is not very much.
You don't like them.
Yeah, not really. I mean, do y'all respond to them? I don't really connect with them.
I feel like they've made 7 of them, and I can't. It's just like the Star Wars movie. I can't keep up anymore. It's just too many.
Right.
I think it's a great way to just, something's happening and I'm looking at it. I think that's fine. Because I think that there is an actual place in my world, I think, for the low commitment, low involvement experience, and it's when because
you like to just have something on.
I like to have something on. And really, to be honest, this comes from you. You gave me this because you turned me on to Plex all those many years ago. And I thought it was weird that you were like constantly selecting your own stuff that was on rather than just letting it play in the background, like cable or whatever.
Yeah.
But now that I have it, I sort of use it the same way. Like if I'm sitting up here in my media room, I would like to have something on. And YouTube is fun. But on this scale of 140 inches or whatever, I would like something that kind of has like a look to it, and I got the subwoofer rumbling and that kind of stuff. So I think that's better for me than sitting down and taking in like like the shirt you got on today.
Yes.
Like if I'm gonna sit down and watch something for fun, am I gonna put House on?
Yeah. I guess that's my problem with it. I like to put something on, but I have to pay attention because I want to digest it and really take it in and
those are
I feel
two
like
separate moods.
If I don't, so I don't know. I guess I don't have a lot of movies or shows or something where I just toss it on. Maybe Twilight Zone or something in the background. But do you do that, Nick? You're like a passive watcher guy, or are you a
Not really. For we're talking about like a TV show or a movie. Like I'm usually locked in. Like I like to like not have my phone even in front of me and just sort of like really like take. But like if it's something with a narrative. But if we're talking about the thing I do have the second screen going for is like sports. So I think that kind of checks that box for me. Is that I'll put on like a random like whatever Charlotte Hornets versus Orlando Magic game that I don't really give a shit about. But it's just like, hey, that's some noise and motion.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm transitioning out of my sports era.
Yeah.
I think I'm over sports. I don't think I need them anymore.
Wow.
In my life.
You don't think you need them anymore?
I don't think so.
How is that possible?
I don't think the Grizzlies broke my heart, so that's a big part of it.
The Titans are total losers.
The Titans are losers. They fucking suck. And they've got their coach is weird. Their coach is a weird guy. He's the guy who, if you don't know this, he's the guy, Robert Saleh is the guy who speculated that the 49ers practices were weird because they were near the 5G towers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
And he says no.
But wasn't that also true? Wasn't that some weird thing where these guys were getting like a shitload of injuries because they were near some electrical, some power station or whatever the fuck? There was something like that, right?
I think what was happening was that there was a loudspeaker playing a Justin Bieber song, and they were actually getting
a lot of them were
sick.
self-inflicted.
Yeah, right.
They were trying to kill themselves. The poor bastards. They were running into the walls of the arena. They couldn't get out.
Because they lock them in there for practice. But he's also said no seed oils in the Titans facility.
That's what
he's
the seed oils guy.
He's this
like,
weird.
That's it. Yeah,
crazy.
So like
guy.
whatever. I don't care. I don't know how to watch the stuff anymore. It's on a bunch of different channels. You got to pay extra money for it. The teams
so
suck
funny, man.
anyways.
Every time I hear about one of these, Apple TV Plus is raising their monthly subscription to $25. I just laugh so hard.
Yeah,
it's so
suck
funny.
my
it's
cock.
Like, who's still doing this? Doing the game of jumping around to different.
I got a
services and
promo
stuff
for
like that.
Hulu.
It's so crazy, dude.
Yeah, shut up.
Too much.
Right.
But I'm looking at your letterbox here, Wiger. If that's okay, is that okay to say I'm doing?
Yeah, sure.
Can you tell me? I'm relatively new to the scene. I'm trying to figure it out.
Are you on Letterboxd?
I'm on Letterboxd.
Wait, let me follow you. What's your account?
I think it's just my name. Wow.
Okay.
First of all, you may not like the MCU, but you're doing Iron Man numbers on your reviews for movies.
Wow.
Your review of One Night Only, 329 likes as of recording. That's crazy numbers for me. It's like Twitter reborn.
Yeah, you're popular, dude.
You're popular.
I didn't know we were talking to a celebrity.
I didn't know that either.
My review of One Night Only also is just that I didn't actually watch it. I just used AMC A-List to get a free parking at Universal City Walk. Wait, are you Jesse Farrar or are you this account Jesse Farrar username Dipshid?
No, I think I'm actually me. I believe.
Okay,
I was able to secure my own name.
Because Dipshid bio is it's me, Jesse Farrar, the Go Off King. So you could see how that might confuse.
I can see the confusion there, but if you look closely, his number one favorite movie is Little Miss Sunshine. That one's not me.
Got it.
You hated that.
I didn't care for that movie.
Little Miss Sunshine. But Children of Men, Manhunter, Cable Guy. Those are some interesting picks.
Cable Guy, no. I don't think so. Like I just said, I'm off cable, so that wouldn't make sense for me. No, I'm the other guy with Pacific Rim in the number one spot.
You got Pacific Rim, you got Alien, you got Arrival, and you got American Movie. That's an interesting quartet.
Yeah, well, look, I kind of like stuff from other worlds. Whether it's a portal under the ocean, or from space, or from Wisconsin. Either way, I think I like it. I think I like them all.
What was my name on there? I'm trying to figure it
I think it is. Isn't it unruly pedophile? Isn't you saying you got that?
That's it. Yeah. It's PAED.
That's what it is. But Wiger, you on here, you do a thing that I've been asking people about because I want to know how to do it.
Yeah.
You are, I don't know. You are a liker. You're not a rater. Walk me through that.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the thing of like you start rating movies and then all of a sudden it becomes, I just don't want people to fucking be annoying. I don't care about like getting in trouble.
Yeah.
I just like someone being like, hey, how come you gave this one 4 forks? Jesus fucking
Holy
Christ.
Shit. Oh my God.
Gonna have to edit that one out. Egg on my face there.
My man's
We're
always
talking
at
movies, not
work.
food.
Now he wants egg on his face.
For like, I guess, why'd you give this fucking movie 4 stars and this one only 3 stars? I mean, it's just like, I don't fucking know, dude, because it's arbitrary and because I'm not directly comparing one to the other.
Right.
And then the other thing is like, you sometimes see it, and this, I mean, this certainly applies to, you've had guests on your podcast who have like been in movies, and it's just like, you sometimes see the movie that you know somebody's in or somebody worked on and it's bad.
Right.
But you don't want to like give it 1 star because it kind of feels like, well, now I'm publicly, even if my friend doesn't even give a shit about it, like it still kind of feels like, why would I do that? So I don't know. I get it. I do a like if I like it. It's fucking dumb.
It's fodder for the masses, regardless of whether or not somebody has a problem with it. But yeah, like in your case, if you worked on something and you saw one of your buddies give it a low review, what's your thought process? Are you taking that to heart at all? Do you bring it up, or what's your move?
No, this is a thing where Mitch and I are on different planets here because I just do not give a shit. I just don't care. It's all just work for me. This is like nothing I work on. Even the stuff that I think is good is like something that I would ever do on my own. It's stuff I'm hired to do. You know what I mean? So I'm not precious about it.
Yeah. Okay. So
I guess I feel neither highs nor lows, I guess is what I'd say.
Yeah, you've characterized that as almost a medical issue in the past, but it sounds like it's working in your favor today on social media. Yeah, with that in mind, I thought we would just go through the Doughboys subreddit and just kind of bounce a couple of topics off of you, if that's okay.
Okay, great. Yeah,
no, I know that that is not. That's something that's another hygiene thing you do, is you keep yourself at arm's length from that. With Mitch, I would say it's more of an emergency case, but with you, it seems to be like it's more of a conscious thing. He seems to need an intervention in that regard.
He'll never. I mean, he's just never going to change. He's just like that's the. You know, we both have OCD. It manifests itself in different ways. But I am able to compartmentalize and say, like, I don't want to know about that at all. Fuck, yeah. I'm pitting up a storm. Look at that there.
Oh,
that
boy.
Embarrassing.
He's in the house and he's
my
pitting.
Spy Family shirt.
That's okay. Yeah. Great shirt to sweat through.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, really
anyway,
nice.
I just don't want to look at it. I don't ever want to know what any psychopath is saying on that fucking subreddit and that fucking cesspool. And Mitch has to read every single comment. And so it's just we're on different pages there. The way we make it work is I'm just like, don't show me anything for the Reddit. You can complain about it on your own, but I just don't want to know about it. Don't loop me in.
This is giving me insight. Do you have OCD?
Who? I don't know.
Do you?
I don't know.
I've never thought about it in those terms, but maybe you got.
I don't know.
You do have a touch of that. You think maybe?
I don't know if it's full blown.
Okay, you don't have to. Don't rate it.
I'm particular about some stuff.
Mike is the guy who will send me a screenshot of something and then just take for granted that I know what he's thinking about what is contained within the screenshot. So sometimes I'll have to be like, do you think are you laughing at that, or are you having like an existential meltdown about that, or like what page are we on?
You're talking about the screenshot I sent you of an old episode? I just thought the video layout was very, very poor.
But it's stuff like that. It's stuff like that.
I think it was the first Mike Tober episode or something.
Yes, we didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that ever since you posted. Thanks for doing that.
It was so funny.
Like, what does he mean though? Like, what does he want out of the thing? That's what I don't understand. What's his motivation? Like, how do I interact?
Just
want me to go back and re-edit that for you?
That would be. I mean.
Okay, so you want something that you want the impossible.
Just
That's what
assume that I'm always saying this sucks or we suck or something along those lines.
Okay, Okay. But you understand we can't like, and Wiger, you must do it. We can't like fix that for you. You know, we can't
I just need you down in the muck.
That's what you want me to feel bad too. That's what it is.
Now, DB, on that note, like, what should I like? How should we react, or what do you want me to think when you send me like a photo of like an old man's cock and balls?
That's
like,
that's a good question.
Just a simple thumbs up would be, I guess, fine.
Okay, got it. I'll give like sort of thumbs up emote there. We'll react.
It is tough to know. Should we say, Yeah, I never. All right. Well, on the note about Letterboxd, not the old man's balls. Why don't we do an update on an old Kickstarter?
Oh shit, it's an update on an old Kickstarter!
Now, Wiger, I know that we just talked a little bit about how you have this, and I think very well founded, trepidation when it comes to issuing subjective judgment on other people's art. Totally understand that. We try to walk that line here ourselves. But there was one that I thought was interesting back on last AuGuest. I think this was episode 420 with our friend Chris James. We talked about something called the Bra League. Now, this is a fun, obviously this is a send 'em up in some ways. This is sort of I guess you would say, a comedy that you just don't see getting made anymore, right? I'm thinking Vince Vaughn. I mean, you know the guys I like. This is a story about what if women could play sports, but they had to be scantily clad while doing it. It's certainly something we've all thought about, especially in this day of age where the WNBA is front and center in the news cycle. And I don't know that I've heard anybody say, why aren't they wearing bras and panties? But I would say give it a couple of weeks, and I think we'll probably get to that point in the discussion.
You haven't heard me saying that?
Okay. So I will say for this one, we don't really have, there's not a ton of updates here, but just as a reminder of what this was, I'm going to hit play on the video right here. This is rated PG for pure garbage. That's fun. Okay, and that's the toilet sound. We probably use that on this show too.
Yeah, that Reggie Lee. And I want to make a show called The Bra League. A good and proper comedy the way God intended, with scantily clad women. It's an absurd baseball comedy about a women's lingerie
What, Mike?
league. I've got the script. All I need is you.
Did you say, Mike? I'm sorry. Did you say something while he was talking? It sounded like you had some kind of.
The girls will be in their undies, but that doesn't mean that they're flat characters or just eye candy. They're the heroes of the story. I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this project.
Poo-poo, pee-pee, semen.
Ugh, no. And I was never in the Navy. Hi, pizza restaurant?
Did you miss that?
Yeah.
Did you miss that?
Like an extra large.
Or did you understand what he said?
Yeah, good time to check in with Nick. Did you understand the joke there?
So I guess, yeah, I'll just say, yeah, I understood it.
Okay, good.
Right,
Okay,
perfect,
good. Perfect.
okay.
Moving on.
While you're at it, I like a comedy with no holds barred. You know, something that's in your face, no fear, all attitude, that kind of a thing? Oh, you don't? Yeah, pepperoni would be fine.
This is a pizza restaurant.
So are there any lines that you're unable to cross?
Well, I won't call Japanese people Japs.
That's
Okay.
So this guy
It's
Okay.
it should be
appears, it must be said, it appears.
yes. Go ahead, Jesse. Bring it on home.
Well,
what is the race of this guy?
His surname is
Yeah.
Lee.
Right. Okay.
We can speak on the objective facts here. His name is Lee, and so let's
just talk fast.
Not specifically a Japanese surname traditionally.
He does say,
But
he says 25% Japanese heritage on the screen here.
There you go. That's smart
Got
to
it,
put
great,
there.
great.
Put your heritage DNA or
Yeah,
whatever.
put
down
your
at the bottom.
put your test.
When you say it in a lower third, that's nice.
Yeah.
If you got one grandparent, then you can say that slur. That's kind of the threshold. If it's a great grandparent, you're ineligible. But once it reaches grandparent, if you're at 25%, a quarter of your DNA, you can use that slur.
So this is interesting to me, Nick, because it actually caused something of an uproar here recently on YKS, where it turns out that my saying that my wife's family is Thai led people to believe that she must also identify as a Thai person.
I just thought that was so funny.
What is that? Who are you making fun of right now?
I have no idea.
Me?
I'm not sure. I think I'm making fun of the listeners who thought that she was die because you said it.
I kind of set a trap for them,
you did.
Admittedly.
Yeah.
And they walked into it. But I'm also being serious. She's white. You've seen my wife. She's white. Don't do whatever that is for sure. Definitely don't do that. But she has not taken advantage of it. As far as I know, she does not use any slurs. So that's kind of interesting.
The accent there. No, she's stone cold white.
And don't say she's stone cold anything. Just don't even say that. But that's interesting to find out.
Yeah.
That's interesting to find out, Nick.
So now everybody's like, what happened? How come she's white? Everybody's asking.
Now it's become sort of a problem.
Now it's a problem that you need to go through and explain it.
Yeah. I kind of, and I don't want to, it almost kind of removes some of the mystery around the point, Nick, when you get to this point as a podcaster, as a mildly public person where you sort of have to start declaring the race of everybody in your family. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and it's just look. I think if I could go back in time to year one of Doughboys, I would have told myself to never mention my spouse on the podcast,
right?
And not a public individual. So probably that was a mistake to even identify her by first name.
Yeah,
but yeah, and I've also disclosed that she is of Vietnamese heritage. So but then it feels like that opens its own thing of. People are digging into that or like trying. Yeah. I don't know.
There's a family tree on Ancestry.com. It says Nick Wiger, and you didn't make it.
No.
Yeah, truly. I mean,
some intrepid fan,
and even the fact that you said disclosed there, honestly, kind of sets the wheels turning in people's minds. Like he feels like he has to disclose this. I wonder why. I'm going to start. First of all, I'm going to start with a Google search. I'm going to do image, age. I'm going to do net worth for sure.
Right.
I'm going to do all this stuff.
Net worth is a good one.
Net worth is really good. Do you find yours very accurate? Now's the time to say, if not.
Let's see if we can find out. I'm going to say yes, and then I'm going to look it up.
Okay. It's all right.
So
it's a tricky calculation.
What's completing for me is Nick Wiger wife first.
Right.
So I'm glad I'm that threshold of where you feel like when you reach a certain point of notoriety and then wife is the first thing that comes after your name, I feel like you're doing all right.
Yeah.
And then
except it's on a list of ugly husbands and knockout wives. One of those lists.
And then the next one after that was tattoos, and then the third one was net worth. So let's see what net worth says. Okay. Birth sign Virgo is listed.
Nice.
My birthplace is here.
Okay.
That's great.
You've said that.
It's on the site. Yeah.
Current location is
I don't see, but this networthlist.org does not actually list a net worth. So what the fuck is this the utility of this website?
Maybe you could call them.
Sign up for a subscription and find out. Yeah. That is, it's interesting. I will say I'm not interested. I'll be totally forthright here. I've been with my wife my whole life practically. I love her very much. I'm not interested in cheating, but I do think that if I see Jesse Farrar wife auto-filled in the search bar there, I am thinking, I bet that's a woman searching that, not a guy, which that's probably not true, right?
No, it's a computer somewhere doing it.
But I think it's probably a woman doing it. Don't you think?
No official public information regarding the net worth of podcaster Jesse Farrar.
Good. Yeah. Let's keep it that way.
Living.alot.com. I don't know what alot.com is.
Very good site.
Has Doughboys on the list of the richest podcasters ranked.
That makes
sense. We're on here with Ira Glass and Dax Shepard.
Wow.
Now look.
Doing good.
You guys are doing
all
well.
right. We're very lucky, but we don't belong in this list with Alex Cooper.
You don't have Dax Shepard money.
Did you see that thing that came out in Forbes, Wiger?
No, it was in Forbes.
It was okay. Guy doesn't have a Forbes subscription. Must not be doing that well. It was the highest paid podcasters of 2026.
Oh yeah.
That thing. I think we talked about it a couple of weeks ago, maybe on a bonus episode. And we went through it, and it was pretty surprising. I have a rough idea how you're doing. I can see your background right now. I'm saying, okay, yeah, he's got style. He's got swag.
Tchotchkes galore.
So he's got enough money for a Pichu pillow. So he's doing
right.
He's doing okay. But it says on here that Dax Shepard made $25 million last year.
Yeah, I would say that's more money than I make. I would just
Okay.
I can say generally,
Okay.
I did not make $25 million
So we've zeroed in.
But good for him. That's great.
I kind of feel like if you made $25 million that last year, maybe you wouldn't be talking to me right now.
You wouldn't be here this year.
I think you wouldn't. Does feel like a blaze of glory situation for sure.
We're in the neighborhood of that.
Yeah. I think next year we're trying to get on the list. We have to book one more ad with Fabletics, and then I think we'll be in the $25 million range. The Bra League is an interesting concept for sure. A comedy TV show. Wiger, you know those things are tough to get made.
Yeah, sure.
But they did some other stuff too.
I'm Chaz Fugly, and this is the news. Our top story. Scientists think that there was a mass extinction event. The species, humanity. Worldwide, we were down to less than 1,000 of us. Man, imagine a shallow dating pool.
So this is a sketch.
Oh,
Look at the TV, Mike.
What is it, son?
I just saw the most beautiful woman.
Oh.
And this was the first time
This is
I've
Caveman.
seen a woman that wasn't my mom or my sister. She was so pretty. I got excited. I came 3 times in my pants.
Ah.
And I asked her to be my girlfriend.
Wow.
And she said yes.
Wow! Wow, great job, son. But please, can you do me a favor? When you break the news to your mom and your sister, please go easy on them when you dump them.
Yes, sir.
Are you more impressed here by the writing or the acting?
The costuming.
I was gonna.
I
Yes.
think the costuming might be. Yeah, that might actually be the winner.
Shout out to everybody below the line.
You think that was pre-written? All that stuff.
What's strange there is that you certainly can't get from the audio only experience is there's a time jump. So it starts with a newscaster, I guess, in some sort of contemporary apocalyptic situation.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Can you imagine there's like 10,000 people left, shallow dating pool." But then there's a time jump back to 180,000 years ago. It's like, do you need that first part? If the whole thing is shallow, like it feels like, shouldn't you just set up it's a caveman scenario?
I kind of wonder if the caveman sketch
confusing.
was something left over from a previous showing or show, and they tried to.
They did that in 2001, right? Where they went back.
No, this is from last year. But that was Chaz Fugly, and you know, you come from the world of improv and sketch, Nick, and you know it's difficult to sort of thread the needle on, like, you want this to feel of its time, you want it to feel
authentic without being offensive,
right,
or
even sometimes a little offensive is okay, right, if you push the right button. But you want it to feel like it's happening right now, but also that it's tight as well, and it's difficult to balance sometimes.
Yeah, you know, you're trying to have some sort of commentary, but you don't want to be too that's relevant. You don't want to be too topical, right? You don't want to be too of the moment because then it ages like milk.
Exactly.
So this guy, I think, made the correct choice.
I
just kind of going. We're gonna go a timeless, an evergreen scenario.
Absolutely right. Yeah.
What if there were 2 cave guys
and one of them came?
Yeah, one of them busted in his. What is he wearing? I guess rags.
It looked like rags, but he did say pants. Yeah, so that's an interesting.
It's interesting.
What do you call that? Not idiosyncrasy. What is it when something is not asynchronous, when it's from the wrong time? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
It's a fun whatever it is. It's funny. One more little bit here.
Inbred. I prefer whole wheat.
Oh, nice.
And so he was buttering a piece of bread
and said, "Inbred, I prefer whole wheat." That's very funny.
I have never heard that before. Genuinely.
Yeah.
Even living in Tennessee, which I think, to be fair, this is where we're going to hear a lot of inbred jokes. I've never heard that.
Sure.
Right.
You know. So I don't know if you had anything on incest.
Inbreeding?
Yeah, did you have anything on that?
How about, I mean, I just feel like inbred, I prefer whole wheat. It shouldn't it be more like inbred, I prefer in tortilla? You know what I mean? Because it's like, don't you want to retain the in?
In. Oh, yeah, yes.
Because then you kind of like, because what does inbred mean? Whole wheat already is a bread.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Any good comments on this?
No, definitely no.
2 comments.
No. It doesn't matter. But as far as pitching a sports comedy, Nick, I know you have so many great ideas that are just kind of sitting in the hopper, including hoppers, I think. Do you have one for a sports comedy, whether a show or a movie, that you think this is the right time for?
I was kind of thinking of this like weird scenario where there's a women's baseball league.
Yes, love
but
this.
They all have to wear bras and panties.
Oh my God!
Now that I like.
I like that a lot. Quick point of clarification: are the boobs big?
Yeah, they got big boobs, of course.
Okay, yeah. Now that I could get into. That was the Bra League. It ended with $183 of $20K. Didn't quite get there, but that's okay because we got 6 more Kickstarters coming your way right now.
Oh, it's six-pack time. It's six-pack time. It's time to do
Okay.
Six-pack.
There's a little bit of a fruit taste to the coffee. What do you think?
They put like a vanilla wafer in it.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's a little fruit. It's kind of got a little fruit to it.
Where'd you get that coffee from?
This is from Mike says it's from a local Christian coffee shop, which I know to a heathen like you sounds crazy, but most of the coffee shops around here are explicitly Christian.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, you can't do that around here.
No. You have to have
chop your head off.
When I was in LA, I think I went out to Dinosaur Coffee and I was like, I don't believe in these. And they showed me the door.
Yeah.
You have to deny Christ out there a lot,
right?
I find.
Yeah.
It's a big part of the local culture, but
No, this place is it's a really sweet place. It's locally owned by a total piece of shit who hires like young teenage girls to work there because he doesn't have to pay them a lot of money. So it's a great store with a great cause.
Yeah.
And
you kind of wonder what goes on behind the scenes, but we'll just have to wait to find out. Actually,
I was telling Jesse again when I was checking out the thing that I love about this place is their tips start out at 20%. So it's like 20, I think 22 and 25 or something like that.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that makes sense because it's coffee. So no, the coffee's like $6 anyway.
It's still fairly expensive. Yeah.
It's very funny.
But that's the way it is.
Look, I always, as someone who's now on a list of richest podcasters, and makes a living off of patronizing fast food places and chain restaurants, and I'm someone, and then talking about it, I tip generously, but whatever. Everyone's talked at length about how tip culture is, how it just how it's out of control, and then the issue is. It's just you're subsidizing the wages of underpaid service workers. Like my problem is that not that I'm like, I don't like to tip. I do like to tip, but I don't like that effectively it exists as a way for me to spend more money so that this like rich fucking business owner.
It would be one thing if the money
wages.
were going to the employee.
If you could verify that would be great. You'd feel pretty good.
I'll just give you like a $10 bill or something.
What is
what I mean? Like
when I always think the one that it like clearly doesn't, and they'll be really forthright and tell you it doesn't, is the vendors at like sports like games and stuff like that, right? Because those are all they're all independent contractors that like show up for the day, and then they get like in terms of seniority, they get like corn dog or whatever the fuck, and they're like, I truly do not get anything out of this. It's just
yes, right.
So it's kind of interesting, but
is that spun as a thing? Is like all these things are where it's like you're your own boss.
They can make their own hours. See, they can go to any time.
It's up to you how many beers you sell,
right?
Like that shit.
Any Sunday between noon and 3, you can work. So
how about just give me money?
It's a pretty good. Well,
I've encountered the thing some places where I'm like, it fucks me up because I'm like, is this a test or are you working at a place where like tip theft is just going on and none of this money goes to you, like where they'll like spin the screen around those like, and then just hit skip here for the tip part. Like they're encouring you to skip the tip. And I was like, oh, so this money's just going straight to management. Or straight to the owners. But also I don't want to be someone who's skipping the tip.
Do I look like a tip skipper? Yeah,
exactly right.
And you get in their face about it.
Tip.
Right.
If there was, I'd love to just slide some dollar bills across, but it's like
I'd love a return to cash.
Is there like is there a camera there watching the input? Yes. Is the guy going to get pissed off if he sees me? If the employee taking care, the kid's probably going to get fired or something. You know what I mean? So
they're just going to use it on drugs anyway.
No way to do.
And they're going to use it on drugs.
It's fucking. I just got the Nilla wafer, by the way. I thought you were joking, but I actually did just get the Nilla wafer. Anyways, you heard it first. Nick Wiger says #skip the tip. This one is called Pop Out, the snack jar reimagined for cleaner sharing. Let's take a look. Yeah, these old problems here. So quickly, let's just diagnose this problem here. We've got some candy corn inside of a glass jar, and the problem with this is, of course, it's hard to reach.
How many times has this happened to you?
You go into the glass jar, your fist becomes...
Dislocate your shoulder.
Your fist gets huge because you've got it full of candy corn. You can't take it back out of the jar.
Now, how do you get it out? Smart guy.
You're spitting on your fist. Nothing's working. Don't clip that.
Want a snack?
Oh, look at that. You have, yes.
Fucking shit all over your hands.
Yeah, what if you use tongs to get...
Tricky with delicate snacks.
Oh!
One more
that sucks.
I can't get, oh, and I broke it.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, look at this.
How about...
Pour.
Yeah.
Wide opening. It is easy.
Oh my god, it's too much.
It's fucking going everywhere.
So we asked the simple question.
Here's the simple question.
Open TH same way.
Now now you have your lid.
Wow.
And it's a bowl for you to eat out of the container like a pig. This is...
Inside. Pour just what you need. No reaching inside. No extra tools.
Demented proposition. But something I could see possibly in the Headgum kitchen coming soon. What do you think, Nick?
So what we're seeing here is it's a jar with a lid that pops up, and then you invert it because the pop-up lid has a vestibule that kind of holds a small quantity of snacks for easy access.
Right.
So it's you pull the sumbitch up, you tip it over, and then you can just like grab your snacks out of, I guess, a little bit of a
front
drawer.
porch there. There they are waving hello to you.
Hey, come and get us.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the dog, the travel dog water bottles.
Yes, it's those.
That you can pull the bowl out from the bottle itself. It's kind of like that.
Now, my dumbass is looking at this.
Right.
And I'm picturing my own like jar of, I guess, rigatoni. What the fuck is this? What are they?
These are the turtle chips, which are good.
These are the turtle chips.
But it is an unrecognizable shape at first glance.
Now, those are fire. Everybody getting serious.
Yeah. Now, let's be serious for a minute. The turtle chips are amazing.
My dumbass is, though, kind of looking at this and being like, I don't know. This doesn't seem like the worst idea in the world.
You think you could use this at home?
I don't know. I mean, I don't ever keep my snacks in jars is the thing.
This is
I feel like I've just got the bag of chips, right?
Yeah.
This in particular, I think, is a bad execution, right? If you're tipping something over to pour it into the lid of itself.
Guy hates tipping.
Maybe have it be like that's one serving, or it looks like if you're pouring it into another bowl or something, which isn't the use case.
No,
you're eating it out of the.
That's what I don't like. Is you eat out of the. You have to carry the whole container with you.
My thing is like if you pour it into a bowl or something, it's just going to keep coming out or whatever. Maybe like block it off as like one serving or something, and then like that's the. But it's not even that.
It's random. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a.
Yeah.
Right, because you got to keep. I guess if you're actually thinking about using this thing,
just take it off.
You've got to. Yeah, you just take the lid off because like you flip it open, you got a few. I guess you can dump out a few or just like grab a handful. But then what? You got to close the lid and reinvert it. And put. I mean that's just like a pain in the ass. That's a little cumbersome. And so I don't know. It also could get. It seems like it could get heavy depending on what's in there.
Yeah, the whole you're carrying the whole glass container around with you.
Tip it over. These ideas like this are so. They tickle me so much because it's like this is the apex of human engineering and human ingenuity. This is what we got is a new type of lid.
A new lid type. Or like this one, this is a different. Oh, that one's caramel corn there. That I get.
That's for caramel corn.
But you are still touching it with your hand, which if one of your problems is that it's messy, I don't know that
you going back for the caramel corn.
These are individually wrapped. That doesn't seem to really be an issue anyway. I think you're thinking a little bit too hard. It's aesthetic. It's aesthetic, though. It's aesthetic.
Why were the sticky hands even an element, though?
Yeah.
Because it's just like, again, you're like just grabbing it. Why were the tongs even there? Because it's just your hands. You're still going to get the shit all over your hands. If you got a fucking jar of Cheetos, you know.
Cheetos is the better example.
The Cheeto dust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think you weren't thinking about it like this. Tongs can help keep your hands away from greasy snacks, but they introduce another tool into a simple moment.
Right.
So what was once a simple moment...
It's just supposed to be me and my snacks. Now I got this guy involved.
Right. It's the big government getting in between you and your church. You just want to go to church and get your coffee and go to the skate park at church and check out the arcade at church.
Yeah.
And you want to dig for treasure in the church's backyard. You really don't want big government coming in there and taxing them on all this stuff, right? Because pretty soon, then you're going to rent your car from church and then get out of there. So you don't want that. Our idea, a jar that opens differently. Hey, what if the container could become part of the experience?
Ooh.
Right?
Just lit up the boardroom with this.
Now you're thinking. Now you're really thinking. So they went through a couple of different ideas here. I'm not sure that these are actually...
This is someone's whole life's work, probably.
But it's good for family time, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's good for family time.
What are we dealing with? Are we doing the silicone lids there? What are we looking at?
It looks like a soft silicone.
They looked like they were squishy. Yeah, they looked like they were squishy. But I think we're very much in the preview stage here, as we're at $1,000 raised of $20,000 from 18 backers, 48 days to go. Let's get into the nitty gritty of this. It's going to cost you $39 for 2 large and 4 small. That's at a 40% discount. So we are thinking these are going to be fairly expensive things to be putting your rolled gold pretzels,
cashews,
and unshelled pistachios.
Yeah.
Pistachios? Is that
pistachio? I think that is a pistachio.
That is a pistachio there.
Look at those cornflakes.
These appear to be cornflakes. Yes. If you're a cornflake snacker, I guess I can tell by your voice you're not a cornflake snacker.
No, I generally have like a bowl of cornflakes. I usually do cereal. And I snack on
so you're old school then. You're old school.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Okay.
I wish I had somewhere to put a handful of pretzels. Dadgummit.
Oh,
that's not that many pretzels. That's like one serving of pretzels.
A small amount.
I would say that's one American serving of pretzels. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. Boy, these.
So what are we doing that like with the big guys? I get at least I can understand. Like, hey, I got a fuckload of popcorn, and I'm just gonna put it in this big tall oatmeal container size cylinder. Yeah. Why not? But the little guys, I don't get. Like, why?
Maybe it's for a lunch.
I get it's so cumbersome.
Well, this one's
one's
packing
a lunch.
This is clearly granola, which I would say you put on other stuff. So that's not even really a use case for these snack containers in my mind. I don't know. Nick, have you done the peanut butter pretzels from Costco?
I have in the past, and I like them. So here's what happened: as I got older, I developed a peanut allergy, which is a thing that can occur, and so that kind of took me out of the peanut game. Unfortunately,
I hate that.
But they are good.
I hate that for you, man. I'm trying to think what's worse, because I think I've told you before. My mom has the beef and pork allergy from ticks that she got late in life. What would be worse, to not eat beef and pork or to not eat peanut butter? For me, that's a genuine problem, because I love peanuts and peanut butter. And I think I could do without pork, and it wouldn't be that bad for me, but I'd miss a fucking burger.
If I could swap that out, I think I probably would make that trade as someone who's like, peanut butter is just off the table right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's, I mean, because I went without meat voluntarily for a while, and that's just like it was pretty easy for me.
Yeah,
red meat in particular was I missed the least.
Yeah, that's crazy, because you do love your chicken, don't you?
I do love my chicken.
I hate to tell tales out of school, but this guy's a real chicken lover. 48 days to go on Pop Out the Snack Jar Reimagined. I think I'll keep my old snack jar if you don't mind, but
I thought your mom loved to pork.
That's not really the kind of stuff we do. We don't really do that on here.
Sorry.
We that's
my bad.
That's kind of something.
That's 100% on me.
No, I appreciate you stepping up. Snacks for people are one thing, but snacks for pups, I feel like, go wildly under commented on. Why are we not thinking about this? This is the pet gadget everyone will be talking about. It's called Fresh Pupper. Yep.
Hi, I'm Doug. This is Peaches, and this is the Fresh Pupper origin story.
He say his name's Dog?
He says his name is Dog. I think he got confused.
It's a coincidence.
In a moment, I'm going to get to exactly why you're here. What do you get as a
Take your time.
Of our community? This actually all started with my dog Phoenix, or Smokey Joe. We used to go everywhere together, and he would get, as he got older.
And this is a different dog than the one he has.
About what he ate. And we tried everything from switching up his diet to kibble to raw food. Nothing worked.
Ignoring him.
My wife and I realized that no matter what we fed him, it was about changing it up, right? Like flavor and seasoning is literally the spice of life, and no creature should have to eat the same flavor every single day, bottom line.
Well, I mean, that's just frankly an insane statement.
No creature
should have to eat the same flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really feels like just only a human, and maybe even specifically an American disease, that we need different flavors all the time.
If you're like a bird, aren't you tired of eating like a mouse? Aren't you tired of catching a fish?
Okay, bird.
Put some salt on it or something.
Bird and mouse isn't. I wouldn't have gone right to bird and mouse, but I guess
owl.
An owl, a mouse. Yes, owl. You're right. You're right.
So regular birds can't eat mice.
No, I didn't say that.
You have really stepped in it.
I thought you were going to say bird seed is what I thought you were going to say. Because if you buy the bird seed, you don't feel like, oh, I just got the nacho cheese bird seed. Now I have to get the ranch bird seed.
They do make different kinds though. I was in Home Depot the other day. They make all kinds of different fucking seed. Suet. I think, and all this shit, and the sock that you can get to put the fucking shit in or whatever.
Yeah.
For finches.
Yeah. Anthony Kiedis walking in there going like, hey, that gives me a...
Yeah.
I hope I didn't get this confused with my other.
Hey, man.
If you ever wonder why all those birds were landing on
that's
them.
a far out idea. Whoa.
But dog flavors. I don't know. I don't think they need it. I don't unless we have booked an ad for one of the products on this show where you can
check.
We'll have to check on that. But in this is a it's a pepper grinder.
It is an electric pepper grinder for like I'd never even thought about giving an animal seasoning.
Crazy.
Like it just I guess some of their snacks and stuff have some sort of seasoning in them. It's like I'm not a pet owner, but like I guess some of their fucking treats are effectively that. But I would never think of like, hey, I'm gonna give this dog a little sprinkle of paprika. Like what where like. I'm just baffled where the origin of this.
This is funny because I think now everybody who's only listened to you for the past 10 or 12 years is finally finding out, oh, Nick Wiger is a white boy. Yeah. Tell me you're white without telling me you're white.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I don't think pets need seasoning. I think they just need plain chicken. And by the way, I don't wash the chicken in the sink. All right, buddy. Thank you for telling us exactly who you are. No, I agree. I think we got something not that long ago that was almost sort of like from our advertising platform that was like, hey, check this out. This might be coming down the pike. Did it ever come down the pike? No, it did not. But we got a box of the stuff anyways, which was like gravy you like pour over the dog's food. Yeah. And then with that, I was like, okay, because I know sometimes you make the food, if you have dry food, sometimes you make it wet for the dog to aid in digestion and stuff like that. I actually was like on board with that. But straight up, putting paprika or seasoned salt or whatever on the beef and lamb granules, it just seems nuts.
So we went to Toppers, and Toppers
would be paprika.
It would be paprika in this case,
kernels like this that he would only eat this. So if I present it to him like this, let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. And I guess what I'm seeing is your dog eating food. So
that's what it looks like.
So far, so good. But
what? Unedited. Or you would go to like
wait, what the fuck just happened there?
So
he ate none of it?
He put some shit on top of the food, and the dog only ate the shit that was on top of the food.
He didn't eat the nutritious kibble. He just had the delicious. It's like eating all of the chocolate chips out of your chocolate chip ice cream.
My one cat does this where we got the stuff where it's like the gravy lovers, where it has the gravy in it, and it has the chunks of fish or beef or chicken.
Right.
And he's very particular where he only likes the fish kind, but he also will only lick the gravy out of it, and he'll leave the big chunks. Some other fat ass cat will come over and eat the rest of his dinner.
Yeah.
Anyway, guess what? If you don't like the food, you're just gonna have to go eat hard food. I'm not going out and buying like a thing for you to put on.
And that's because you hate your animals. Because you don't.
I do enough.
You don't love them like a member of the family. That's sad. That's really sad. But you were telling me that with your cat, you took him into the vet recently.
This is how you know it's gonna be. I mean,
they popped the hood recently and found gravy on the dipstick for your cat. Is that true? So this is, look, I think it's a bit silly. I know people love their animals.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting that it is a gadget instead of being like
like a product.
I guess it's both
because you need one for the other. And
you sell the refills. Yeah,
it's one of those.
You would think you would be content with just selling the refills themselves, but they also went so far as to like you get the grinder, you grind it up.
It's the juicero.
It is. It's the juicero. Watch mealtime go from routine to something they can't wait for. Hey, have you ever met a dog before?
Yeah.
What does this offer over a regular electric pepper grinder, though? Right? Isn't this just a pepper mill that's just reskinned?
Yeah. Oh,
it's just
right. From a manufacturing perspective, yes.
Yeah.
From a kitchen perspective, it's branded so that you don't accidentally grind up your espresso beans from Dinosaur Coffee in there. Trying to get a plug for Dinosaur Coffee in this fucking episode somewhere. But in that case, yeah, I think it is. The problem is the boring bowl syndrome.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Nothing worse than feeding your dog, and you walk in the other room, you come back, he's reading a book.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, buddy.
Hey.
You're not excited about the food?
He's licking his asshole instead of eating his food. What are we doing here, buddy? I know that doesn't taste better than the kibble. But this is just the beginning of a growing flavor and supplements library.
Yeah, I could see this being huge. I like to do this on the show now. I like to look at the bright side of these campaigns and figure out how we can make them even better.
Yes.
He's already got it on lock with the subscription and the 2-part sale with the machinery and the pouches of food or whatever.
Exactly.
Loving it.
Yeah. Plus, think about this: vitamins down the line.
Yes.
Look, and this dog here is
peptides for your dog. Why not?
Dog
farmers market quality.
It would be peptides.
One ingredient.
We're so good at
this case. So when it's chicken, it's just chicken. When it's beef liver, it's just beef liver, and heart, and so on. You're going to see there's a library of different supplements, a daily vitamin that you can get.
Yeah, right.
Potato, if you have a
they'd be supplements.
All sorts.
They would be supplements.
Stop the show.
We'll actually have a survey when you.
That's the episode. Cut it off.
Well, we actually have a lot more to do, so we can't do that. Calming blend, daily wellness blend, all that stuff. Now the refills are going to be from $12 to $18, right. Which I gotta think is a good price, because why else would he be so upfront with saying how good of a price it is? So fresh pupper right now has $6,500 of just $5,000 from 93 backers, 19 days to go.
More improvements that we could possibly even make to this. This is a great campaign.
It feels perfect to me right now.
Seems pretty genius.
Yeah, maybe if the grinder costs $49 itself,
or if it doesn't work without some type of, I don't know, some type of other thing. Thinking about the HP printer where you can't print unless you have the subscription.
Oh, if it detects other...
Yeah, if it's false, like the Keurig or something like that.
If you try to put your own seasonings in here, it seizes up and...
explodes.
It gives
I
your
do
dog
kind of want to try the powdered beef liver seasoning, because I could see that maybe actually being pretty good.
It does say human grade on here.
It could be toothsome.
Yeah, what if you could, what if this was, you could put on your food or your dog's food?
Almost getting confused about whose bowl is on the ground at this point, right?
And you're selling twice as much product.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, sort of just an umami kind of, because we successfully, and by we I mean whites, we successfully demonized the MSG additive in a lot of other cuisines from around the world, right? So
and we didn't even know what it was.
And we didn't even know what it was, but we said it's bad. And golly, if that didn't work. But now we can do it on our own with this beef liver. Just toss that on there. You get some of those guys who look like a human turd to start saying that they eat ground up beef liver on all their food. Yeah. And all of a sudden you're off the races.
What was that one guy's name who went totally crazy?
Liver King.
Liver King. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put him on the cover of some dog food.
He is actually now, believe it or not, he's actually now the head of the department that says what school children eat at school. Yeah. So he's actually doing just fine.
We got a phone call.
And we'll take the phone call in just a second. That's the Kickstarter Super Early Dog, $45 for the package there for fresh pupper. I'm out on this one.
I'm all in.
I'm more of a human food guy, which is why I love keeping things a particular temperature. But But I just find, and these aren't all meant to be food just because I know Nick is a food guy, but that's just,
I was hungry before.
That's just the way the cookie crumbled on this one. Oh, there I go again. Yeah. I'm sorry, Nick. I did not mean to say cookie in front of you.
No, that's okay.
Are you sure it's okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
I just feel like such an asshole. You know?
It's fine. I'm the food dude. That's what I'm hearing. I'm the food guy. Let's look at some more fucking food shit.
No, I just mean it's like, you deal with somebody who's like in the like who's sober and you're like,
yeah, like if you met some guy,
some famous
you wouldn't
guy
be talking about his work,
like a famous guy,
like a famous guy, and
I wouldn't be talking about like his like famous thing.
Like if you met Pat McAfee, right? You wouldn't be like talking about his album and stuff. It's like
no,
he's talking.
I wouldn't be wearing the shirt that says I love Pat McAfee's new country music album. That would be insane, to do with him. It'd be awkward. But in this case, I would say your cooler is probably ruining your food, and here's the fix, guys. It's a shelf to go in the cooler.
There we go.
Right? Right?
That's fucking sick. That's so smart.
You have are you still on the Rachel Ray bag, Nick?
I don't know what happened to my Rachel Ray bag. I think it got lost in the move.
Wow.
No.
I think there was an element of I left it at Mitch's place at
so
some point.
It's gone, man. It's gone.
Yeah. One or the other of us moved. This was at his old apartment, and then it just disappeared. But that Rachel Ray bag was clutch for a while. Now we've upgraded. Now we got like a Yeti fucking thing. It was a clutch. Yeah, it had no handles. So it was kind of, a modest in size.
Clutching 48 popsicles
stylish.
in your little
clutch tote bag.
That's the thing. If you leave something at Mitch's house, you know that within 6 months his mom and sister are going to come over and huck it in the fucking garbage. So you got to be careful when you leave stuff over there. I recently left a bunch of condoms over there, and I don't know what happened to them, but
those are gone.
Do you think those are they're either used or they're gone? What do you think?
Knowing Mitch? Yeah, they're used.
Okay, that's what I thought. Your cooler is ruining your food, and here's the fix: stop dealing with soggy sandwiches and floating snacks.
Right?
Don't you hate it?
Hate it
when you go to get in the cooler and the snacks are floating and your sandwiches are soggy.
I told you to fill this shit with ice. You put a bunch of fucking water in it.
Ain't that the way? Ain't that the way? This is a quick video, so don't get used to it.
Simple, but once you use it, you realize how much better.
Holy fuck! Run that shit back.
Love a video like this.
Seems
look at
simple,
this. Look at this.
But once you use it, you realize
slide it right over.
Cooler works with it.
And I want to give a shout out to Coolers for keeping Capri Suns in the game for this long.
Yeah. What else do we got in here?
It looks like we got some Taylor Farms lettuce. That looks good.
That's great. Quality stuff.
A whole tomato.
Yeah. Classic snacks.
Is this cabbage? Is that red cabbage in a bag?
Looks like a cabbage. Yeah.
Why would you have that on the beach?
I would think you'd make like if you're gonna I'm gonna whip up some slaw. You maybe make that at home and then bring that in the cooler. I don't know why you would prepare that on site at the beach or wherever the fuck.
Catching my white ass making coleslaw on the beach. I don't think so.
Wow, that sounds decadent.
That sounds interesting. Yeah,
coleslaw on the beach.
We got to shout out the fucking 9-second runtime of this. I mean,
beautiful.
Brevity is the soul of wit, they say, and the more was said in under 10 seconds than the fucking Brawley guy did in his 8-minute sketch.
That's true. I don't even know what you would. But now that you got me thinking of it, what would you even do with a sketch
about a cooler?
A cooler shelf.
Yeah.
What would you do with a sketch about a cooler shelf?
I think there's maybe something of like. Hey, I got a shelf for my cooler.
Yeah.
And then then the other guy's like, "Oh yeah, can I see it?" And the guy's like, "Yeah." And then he opens it up, and then the shelf is there, and he's like, "There it is." And it's just kind of like it's like a funny because it's real.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just like a real life,
a slice of life thing.
Yeah, right.
I could see that. You're thinking?
Yeah, you got a cooler shelf. I want to see it. Here, I'm going to show it to you because you're my friend.
Is there any way we could get Pete Davidson for this?
I was thinking Pete Davidson for kind of both roles.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Brawley guy. He was like playing both sides of it.
Yes.
So you just kind of do that. You use movie magic to just kind of make it work.
I'd like to see him in prison.
Yeah, I could kind of see that too. Hey, man, nice prison we got here, huh?
Oh, this prison's far out, man.
Oh, yeah. I was banging all those MILFs of Hollywood. Now I'm in prison. You know,
makes it seem like that's the thing you're mad at him about.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. So this is a piece of metal. It's kind of like that classic piece of metal that you always have when you move into a new place and the microwave has that piece of metal in it. And you kind of go, oh, look at this. Everything I'm going to put in here is too big for that. I think I'll huck it in the drawer and never look at it again. That's the piece of metal that we're talking about here. And you can put that in your cooler. But there's a whole story about this from a guy. God bless him. His name is Robert Robertson. Perfect guy to be coming up with a cooler invention. Robert Robertson. This is also somehow only 8 seconds.
8 seconds long.
And
he's not fucking around.
He's not fucking around. He's not on some fucking who's a famous director?
Robert Altman.
Does he make long movies?
I feel like Nashville pretty long.
Okay.
Yeah, he's made some long ones.
I was going to say Coppola. Would that have done it?
Coppola would have been a good
one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Coppola, he is not. Okay. Robert Robertson is for the people. He turns any cooler into a 2-level system. This is now a cooling system. You've now stepped it up. And I think this is probably every cat's worst nightmare.
No more wet food.
Oh, boy.
You know, Michael Jordan famously said Republicans buy sneakers too. Well, this guy's not afraid to turn off his cat customers. No more wet food.
When somebody calls it a system,
I love it, dude.
Love it.
I fucking love it.
I love this guy. He's not wasting any time with the videos. He's clearly a busy man. He doesn't even have time to retitle the videos from like IMG 0251.
Just get it on there.
Yeah. Going straight from the camera roll to YouTube.
God damn. Well, why do people love it though? Well, no more soggy food, no more floating snacks, no more digging through ice. Everything stays clean, dry, and organized. I will say one of the things about putting stuff in a cooler, a lot of times you do want direct contact with the ice to make it cold.
Sure.
So that's one. It's not going to work for that use case.
This guy had one hell of a soggy sandwich, and he said enough is enough.
I love this too. For most of my life, I've been in the business of solving practical problems. I own a small construction and remodeling company. Say no more. I could have told you that from 1,000 yards away. I knew that's what you did for a living. We were watching Family Feud on the stream last night, and there was one of the guys who was
Family Food.
Don't say it in front of him. He's trying to stop eating food.
I'm sorry for triggering you.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
There was sort of a short guy with a very hard part in his hair.
I was watching this guy.
Extremely round glasses and a suit that looked like it was perfect tie. Yeah. A swishy nylon suit that looked more impressive than the suit that Steve Harvey was wearing on the show, which that tells us.
Steve Harvey said, damn.
And he goes, I'm a pastor. And you could have bowled me over with a feather. I could not believe that guy was a pastor. And this guy, of course, is a small business owner. We've got some different designs. Actually, it's the same thing. It's just a stainless steel rack. But if anybody can make a stainless steel rack, it probably is a small construction company guy, right? That makes sense. I would think he would have the contacts for this. Now, he's raised $69 of $7,200 from 3 backers with 30 days to go, but that's still a long time in the world of construction. 29.
This thing is $30?
It's $30, and that's the super early bird. I think we're thinking at retail this might be upwards of $35, $40?
Jesus
well, you can get
Christ.
a 6-pack of these fuckers. For all 6 of your coolers.
If you want to, for the whole job site.
For $179.
That, it does seem like a lot considering I feel like coolers, I mean, I know coolers have become sort of like a luxury product in some ways and they can get expensive, but how much does an Igloo cooler run you now? $20?
$20,
right?
$30.
Yeah. I want to be spending more on the fucking stand than the cooler itself.
Doesn't make sense.
For something that looks like it's like, you know, from some Chinese manufacturer on Amazon. This doesn't look like I'm not impugning this man as this man's skill as a construction worker or whatever the fuck, but it's just like but it doesn't look like it's particularly substantial or well built or even has a lot of material.
If you're going to put any money towards cooler, you'd probably opt for one of these fancier cooler types than just a steel rack that goes inside of your pre-existing cooler.
Yeah, it would almost declass the joint a little bit if you started putting this. Yeah, there needs to be a high class.
Then you got to store this somewhere, you know. I mean, when you're in the off season or whatever, or leave it in the cooler,
or even. I mean, it's funny, but like the very first thing that sort of broke containment on Kickstarter, I feel like, was the coolest cooler, right? The multi-million-dollar product that nobody ever got that had all these.
It's a cooler, but it has a karaoke machine in it.
That was when we had optimism in America. That's when we thought, things are going to be okay. Now we've whittled it down to like, I don't know, what if your food's not wet?
Yeah.
I guess.
We used to be funding Zach Braff movies on there.
Oh God. And now he's back, and now the poor son of a bitch is back doing Scrubs again.
He's doing Scrubs again.
Bro, we already saw it. Your cooler is ruining your food. Now, when I wrote this down, it had $253. It's now down to $69, so someone was canceling their money on this. I don't know what happened.
The Scrubs, the new Scrubs are in an old folks home instead of a hospital.
That's not a bad pitch.
Is that what the show is?
Did you hear that they're doing a new Sons of Anarchy where they're
Dads of Anarchy?
Where they're playing themselves or something like that?
What? Are you being serious?
It's an interesting idea.
I don't know.
Yes.
No, I don't know anything about it.
It's some wacky stuff that
There's a lot of wacky stuff out there.
A lot of crazy stuff out there, gang. Keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, watch out.
Stay on your toes.
New stuff coming to TV. There's enough for you out there. I know that much. This one's going to be kind of fun, though, on the other side of this. This is called the Museum of Root Beer Expansion Project, perpetuating, preserving, and celebrating the phenomenon of root beer.
Hello, I am Reed Andrew, owner and creator of the world's only Museum of Root Beer. And if you love root beer, I have some really cool news over my shoulder.
Are you laughing at a shirt that says
I'm laughing at the way he was holding the phone, recording himself, so that he got his shirt in the
shirt.
Shot.
The shirt is one of the most difficult to parse shirts I think I have ever seen.
I love RB.
And yeah, there's bubbles on the light brown heart, but otherwise, that's a thinker for me. If you didn't know this guy was the king of root beer.
Y'all talking about Arby's?
Arby's is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'd go to roast beef immediately.
Roast beef, exactly.
Right, the brown coloration even.
Oh man, roast beef is good, huh?
Yeah.
You guys want to go to Arby's?
Remember when Arby's? Man,
let's get out of here and go to Arby's.
When's the last time you guys did Arby's, Nick?
Well, we did Arby's. Oh boy, that's a good question. A couple years ago. They keep shutting them down out here. It fucking sucks.
I know.
The closest one now is in Inglewood, which is a little bit of a haul. Not the furthest drive for me, but like there used to be one in the heart of Hollywood. It's great Arby's.
It's because of the horse meat, right? You're not supposed to eat it, and they don't want you. to eat it. Yeah.
They don't. That's a whole thing out here. They don't. It's frowned upon.
Herd animal.
Okay, it does. According to Google AI, which I know you guys are big fans of. Arby's was featured in the Munchie Madness Subway versus Arby's tournament bracket with guest Jen D'Angelo and the Deli Boys. Is that true? Does that sound familiar?
That is true. Yeah, that one. And I was really pushing for Arby's towards the end of that one. I was really hoping to get Arby's name up on the Dave Thomas Cup at the end of Munch Madness, and then I just couldn't get it past the juggernaut that was Jersey Mike's, unfortunately.
Man, I think Arby's is pretty decent food, to be honest.
I like Arby's. I like quite a bit.
Wow.
People the Arby's part, the whole thing was like people like, oh, RB, it's for the longest time, and I believe this too, was like it's because it's roast beef, RB,
right?
Which is fun to believe. Unfortunately, it's not true. It's from Raffle Brothers, who are the founders.
That's
but
crazy.
I kind of think they should retcon it.
They should retcon it.
They should.
Arby's. Yeah. Why not?
They absolutely should. I love looking up the ones where you guys have someone of note with class on the show, which is so funny. Arby's 3 with Larry Fong was the episode.
Larry Fong, the great, the director of photography.
Yes.
Yeah.
From 2021.
Now You See Me. Shot the pilot of Lost.
I mean, at that point, I'm sure you covered in the episode the most expensive pilot. Actually, Mike, he crashed. That is interesting to see. It's like, okay, on this episode, we did Arby's 3 with Larry Fong. Okay, cool. The next episode, we did Let's All Smell Farts with Dog Boner. and they're both among the most classic episodes in the history of the Doughboys Wiki. The Museum of Root Beer expansion project. Are you a root beer fan?
Who you asking?
Anyone.
It's an
open question.
I was just talking. You know
Not
what?
waiting for a phone call.
I just like to hear myself talk. So
I would say yes. I like root beer. Not in my top tier sodas.
Yeah.
But I do like a root beer.
Now that you've said it, I need to hear your top tier of sodas.
Barks or Mug?
No, we're doing top tier of sodas
I
first.
would Barks over Mug.
Yeah.
Barks has bite.
Boy, I guess just like a classic. You know
Are
what?
we talking all time or right now?
All time sodas.
All time.
All time sodas.
Okay.
Your Mount Rushmore of sodas.
Are we talking categories or are we talking specific colas?
I want the specific
pops.
Specific pops, yeah.
Okay. I would say Wild Cherry Pepsi is up there.
Love it.
Dr. Pepper is up there. And I'm just going heavies right now. I'm just going full sugar.
Sure.
I'm just like, if I'm indulging, because once we bring zeros and diets into the equation, it gets more complicated. Because to me, those are always a compromise. I guess I'd probably throw Coca-Cola up there, maybe a tier slightly below, but towards the top.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
so you do Coke heavy over Diet Coke?
I think Diet Coke is maybe like an accomplishment unto its own, not just a good zero sugar Coke. I kind of think, do I like Diet Coke better than Coke?
Yeah.
Interesting. I've never had that thought. I'd always preferred the Coke heavy. If we're just talking like taste.
Yeah.
But what is your whole thing that like it's just because there's a completely different flavor profile? Some people say it's actually sweeter.
Yeah.
And it's certainly a little bit crisper. You're not getting especially if you're getting the high fructose corn syrup. American.
I don't think they
Coke.
attempted. I mean, maybe they
Not
attempted.
heavy, no guilt.
Coke Zero is the Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Diet Coke is its own.
Yeah.
It's its own thing. Yeah, sure.
Its own thing.
So where would you put up there? What are you like your top sodas?
Mountain Dew has to be up there for me. Maybe I say Baja Blast just because in more recent times I've enjoyed it, but as a kid I was killing the Mountain Dews. I was absolutely.
That explains a lot.
Shut the fuck up, Dan. I also loved as a kid, not anymore. Cheerwine was huge for me.
Sure.
Little shirtless Jesse jumping up and down on his bed with his mattress with no sheet on it, screaming at the top of his lungs with a Mountain Dew 3-liter. I can see it.
That's not completely accurate.
It gives me energy.
I slept on a futon for a lot of my childhood.
Let's not go in.
Don't say it was like a fun thing I got. It was a treat that I got to do. Also loved Peach Knee High was huge for me.
Wow.
That was a great soda. RC Cola was big. I kind of like some of the weirder stuff. There was one I liked when we went to summer camp that I thought was great. I only had it there. Cherry Lemon Sun Drop is a really great flavor combination. We
had a cactus cooler out here. I don't know if y'all got cactus cooler, but that was one. I drank so many of those as a kid. It's kind of like an orange pineapple soda. I drank it like every fucking day as a kid, and to the point where I was like, kind of like, I think it just reached my lifetime capacity for cactus cooler, and then just stop drinking entirely. But I think if I am going to say my all-time favorite sodas, that would have to be up there.
Yeah, you're thinking about being on death row, and it doesn't matter for what. But if you're on death row, you're like, bring me the ones that remind me of, just being a carefree kid where I wasn't going to get killed.
Well, that's ironic. That's the guard saying, "What's ironic?"
For what?
Something to reconnect with his childhood.
Because
you know what this guy is in here for?
Yeah.
Okay. Museum of Root Beer.
Let's see what we are now. The space next to us became available. We've been running the Museum of Root Beer.
So I know that was kind of small on the screen for everybody. He said, and tell me if you've heard this one before, if you can believe it, the beef jerky store next to the Museum of Root Beer has unfortunately had an unforeseen business.
Where is this place at? I need to move here ASAP.
I know. We had a beef jerky store in Knoxville when I was in college up there, and I can remember going and being like, holy fucking shit. Wow. I can spend $12 for an alligator beef jerky stick, and it was like the coolest thing I've ever heard of in my life.
They have a little room in the back with chairs where you can sit and eat jerky with other guys.
You are not, I know, you don't know this.
They got the game on.
You don't know this. It was literally in the same strip mall as the cigar shop. So yes, that is exactly right.
Yeah.
Those were the places.
Your wife's going dress shopping. Oh,
yeah.
I'm going to the dress store by the jerky place.
Yeah. Babe, drop me off.
I'll go with you.
I'm 19 years old. Babe, just drop me off at Jimmy's Jerky. The Museum of Root Beer, though, is a thing that I'm just not. I just don't know if I can get there on it. I don't know if it makes.
There is some like soda store or something like that where they. I saw a video of a long time ago where they have like crazy aisles of just soda. All these different kinds of. That's cool.
And the Coke factory does this too, kind of, right? If you've been through there,
it probably would be cool to go in here and drink different kinds.
Well, you don't get to drink; you just get to look at it.
The fuck?
Yeah.
For about 5
and it's $30.
And I've always wanted to make it bigger. There are other museums like ours that are much bigger, and we have so many root beer stories to tell.
Come on, Mike.
Let me show you what this additional.
We have so many root beer stories to tell.
Almost 2,000 more square feet.
Now think about it.
That's a big space. That's a big retail space.
And this is just the half of it, you know?
Yeah.
Interactive games.
Looks like you put a Planet Fitness in there.
Retail area, and our little bar here. Our selection.
Fuck. I bet that'd be fun as fuck going to that root beer bar.
But one of those clown games where you have to inflate his, but it's root beer shooting at it. You have to fucking shoot.
And there's a place where you can walk in the back and take the clown's face off and put your face on it. Yeah, that would be good. I gotta say, for this guy, I actually don't think he needs the extra space. It already is looking like he's got some shelves with stuff on it.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much all she wrote. I'm not sure you need a ton more space for.
Seems pretty expansive.
Interactive root beer exhibits. Or do you need another rack of I love root beer t-shirts? I would say no. But then this is from somebody who doesn't have a passion like this, right? This guy, it's his, obviously, for better or worse.
He grew up with root beer, dude.
It's his whole life, It's his whole. If you had to, Nick, if you had a passion project, what would it be? Would you be one of these like you're losing money on your pinball museum guys, or like what's the thing you would pour it all in?
I've thought about I like the idea of some sort of actual arcade space where it's not a barcade. You know what I mean?
No,
that's like
that's a business.
No, I want the actual kind of like throwback where it's not like oh this is like a gimmick, but actually we're making all our money from the bar, and maybe that's the only way to make it economically sustainable.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I think something like that could be fun. I've also thought of like funding a league, like a women's baseball league, but they play in their bras and panties.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought like that would be like a fun, like
I could see
passion
that
project thing.
I could see that. And the whole thing would be just that they're scantily clad, right? Like
that they're scantily clad, yeah.
Yeah.
It's called.
Yeah. I kind of like that idea. The Museum of Root Beer, this is one of those things that's almost so hyper-local. You almost have to be in Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin to be interested in this in any way.
Give a shit about it.
$3,300 of $25K from 18 backers, 25 days to go. The Museum of Root Beer sits in the heart of Wisconsin Dells, one of the Midwest's most iconic tourism destinations. Kind of feels like damning with faint praise almost.
Y'all been to Wisconsin Dells? That's weirdly a place that I've been to.
No,
my family used to take a bunch of road trips.
Oh wow! I was going to say, did you do a Doughboy show there after you did Saskatoon?
We've done Milwaukee on Doughboys, but this was when I was a kid, and I don't remember what our destination was, but we drove through Wisconsin Dells, and it is kind of like a weirdly resort kind of town. It has this sort of in my kid memory. Anyway, I could see myself, my little like 9-year-old ass being hyped as hell to go to the Root Beer Museum. Like that feels like that would have been a highlight of that visit. So I understand the appeal of this.
So it's like one of those places like Branson that just pops up for like no particular reason.
Yeah. Branson, I think, is a good comparison. Although it's less about like shows there, it's more about just like stuff.
Yeah, I like stuff. Root beer is more than a drink. It's a cultural artifact born from indigenous traditions. Now, don't you feel bad for making fun of it?
Oh boy, yeah, sure.
Don't you feel bad now for saying the Museum of Root Beer is
this guy?
Shaped by early American apothecaries, transformed during Prohibition, and carried. You know what? He's not wrong. Like that is true, right? There is a history there that I think.
Yes, he does know a lot about them.
I guess he is kind of like a freak for root beer. Root beer sampling bar, retail gift shop, back of house prep and storage areas. It is kind of funny to think about like giving this guy money so he can store more crap in his back room, which is like my ultimate nightmare, how much crap I have stored in my back rooms.
Right.
Which I think is what that movie was about. But in this case, just helping this guy out, $25, A sip goes a long way. You can get on the 2026 honor scroll, or you can get a t-shirt booster deal for $60, which is, it seems like a lot of money for a t-shirt, but you got to keep in mind this says I heart with a brown heart.
Custom design on there.
RB. $120 for 2 shirts.
I get this design. I think it needs more bubbles. Like the bubbles being concentrated in the nexus of the heart, like the center of the heart, doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
It does.
It looks like pubes.
It looks like Donald Trump's signature on certain letters. I'll say that for it. Which I love, of course. $250 you can get on the wall of foam. So if that means anything to you, you could do that there. $1,500 you can sponsor an educational or historic exhibit for 2 years.
That's cool.
Yeah, I guess. So that's the Museum of Root Beer. God bless him. He seems not like he's not hurting anybody, but
seems like a harmless man who really has a genuine passion for RB.
Oh, now he's got you saying it.
I don't know.
It's catching on.
Oh, brother.
There's a ring to it.
Just a couple more here, and we'll get out of your hair, folks. This one is called Agent Christmas. Now, Wiger, I remember you saying on a holiday episode of Doughboys that you were actually kind of a fan of Red One.
I think you said a red
wine.
Glug, 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 glug. A lush.
Bit of a lush, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, Red One, a truly just dog shit movie, like
really bad.
like really unwatchably bad.
Yeah,
and it has that sense of, hey, just because we're adapting this tone, because the whole joke is like, look how seriously of an action movie we're making out of like Santa Claus, and it's just like, all right, but yeah, you also need jokes on top of that. The tone of itself is just feels cosmetic, and so it just gets boring.
A lot of stuff that you watch, it has the feel of, you guys didn't have to do this if you weren't going to try to do anything with it.
Right.
Feels like you should have tried. If you were going through the effort of bringing the cameras out.
Now that you've said that, are you ready for that quote to be posted under our episode this week? Are you excited about that happening?
Besides me, we're not
actually trying. Is that what you're saying? But yeah, I'm not really sure. Okay,
let me see if I get. I'm gonna try Mitch again because he said I could call him at some point. It went to voicemail last time. That's what you heard earlier. Let's see if we can get him on the blower right now.
I can't believe he's screening,
on a ship?
Is he screening Wiger's calls? This guy's so busy.
He's somewhere in the Pacific Ocean.
He's so busy.
Hey, Mitch, you there?
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Hey, buddy. You're on YKS with DB and JF.
Oh.
Okay.
Mitch, we were just talking about the Museum of Root Beer. The guy's trying to fund an expansion of the Museum of Root Beer. Where is root beer in your hierarchy of sodas?
I bet it's high for him.
My question is, how come why aren't I on this? How come I'm not on this?
That's insane. That's an insane statement.
Gaslighter.
I can't believe that. What a piece of shit.
All right.
God damn you, Mitch.
Mitch, I think we're trying to schedule, and I think we never really figured out a time that would work for all of us. Or I think you kind of started hitting radio silence in the group chat was the issue.
Oh, I mean, what's up, Dog Boner?
Hey.
That's it. That's all I have to say.
That's why he's not on the show.
For me, like, I think it's look. I love it. I'm not, but it's not in my. I don't think it's in my top 3.
Well, give us your top 3.
Coca-Cola classic.
Sure.
Like a cola.
Here comes the gin. What's he say? Lime.
Orange soda before root beer. I don't know if that's
Lime Ricky.
How do the guys feel about that?
Yeah, orange soda is really good. I mean, I think I don't think we got.
Kel loves
we're all
orange
fans
soda.
of soda here.
Would I put it over a lemon? Would you put it over a lemon lime soda? Why?
Yeah, easy for me. Easy.
Root beer easy over a lemon lime soda. Okay.
No. I said orange soda.
Orange soda.
Root beer over lemon lime soda is a different thing. Yeah.
Well, would you put root beer over lemon lime soda? There we go.
Probably not.
No. Sprite, 7-Up, Mountain Dew.
Yeah, maybe it's not for me either. I mean,
Surge?
So maybe root beer's bad as a result.
That's what we thought too.
Dr. Pepper wins over root beer, right? Easily.
Yeah, I 100% put Dr. Pepper in my top tier.
The Museum of Dr. Pepper is selling me a ticket.
Which is like a cherry soda. Wouldn't you put that over root beer too? Like I'm like, now I am questioning. I'm like, do I put Mountain Dew over root beer?
Yes.
I like root beer. I think root beer has its place, and I love a root beer float, of course. But like, come on, you know,
it's pretty. It's niche.
If it was like a big treat in like 1910 or whatever, who gives a fuck? Is my thought.
It kind of has like a black licorice character to it. Of like this was for an older generation. But I don't know. I think there's a charm to root beer, and I certainly think a root beer guy feels like an okay kind of guy.
Yeah, I have no problem with a root beer guy. My dad loves root beer. I love a root beer float. I can't hear these motherfuckers.
That's true. Yeah, you could. But that was sort of your call on that, kind of. I don't know why he didn't think that's what was going to happen.
Here's the question: do you like Gatorade? Do you like Gatorade over root beer? My answer is yes.
Gatorade over root beer. Yeah, I'd probably take a Gatorade over a root beer, but it's
scenarios.
also like a completely different situation. The guys are saying it's a completely different situation.
With a meal, yeah, I guess I'm having a.
Like some meals, though, you want the Gatorade.
I'm never having like a Gatorade with lunch or something.
No, I'm with you on that, Mitch. I like Gatorade is like a beverage I'm drinking just as a beverage. Let me ask you about something else that was from earlier in the show, because I know you love your cats, Wally and Irma. This guy was trying to start he basically had a thing called the Pupper Grinder, which was a pepper grinder for dogs. Do you ever toss a little seasoning onto the dry or wet cat food for Wally and Irma?
No, but I kind of like this idea. I do like this idea, honestly. I want to go back to the thing about root beer.
Yeah. Okay, great.
You and I have talked about penthouse items.
Yes.
And it's just got me thinking, like, man, I love like a really good craft specialty root beer.
Yeah, me too.
Is root beer a penthouse item? It's like the best. You know what I'm saying? Like is it? I don't think it is, because I think there's a clear difference between the best root. Like, to me, I only want a root beer that is like one of those. Like what are the ones that we got sent to us? Remember we got
Sprecher
those,
is one, right? Virgil's.
Yeah, Sprecher's. Wait, JF just said Sprecher's.
Yeah.
That is, well, guess what? Oh God, he said it.
All right.
That sucks for me. Sprecher's, that to me is S tier.
Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah.
I as far as the penthouse, and just for clarification for people who don't listen to Doughboys or don't know what the fuck we're talking about, this was a thing that we landed on for an item with a high floor. So, for instance, like, you know, I think the example was like a coconut shrimp is like a penthouse item, because the worst coconut shrimp is still pretty good.
Yep.
Whereas I would say that bad root beer can be kind of like,
it can be really bad.
It can be really bad. So I would not say it's a penthouse item.
Yeah, what is the opposite of a penthouse item? That is what I meant. What is the opposite of the penthouse?
So
that is what root
it's
beer
the cellar.
So we're
right?
talking like a cellar, like low floor, high ceiling. I think actually it might say like the White House ballroom now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure.
Because it's got a very high ceiling, but then it's also got that like subterranean level, you know, for where the president can be safe, which we all
we need that.
We need that.
Did JF come up with anything or no? Or does he? Can he? You and I have talked about sending JF to improv class.
That's its own Kickstarter, which I'll plug at the end of the show.
People would love that.
Yeah, we're gonna start Kickstarter to get JF.
All right, Mitch, I'll let you go, because we got to watch this Agent Christmas thing. But
that sounds bad. All right.
Yeah.
I'm happy that I didn't do the record then. But my last thing is that I like the idea of the pepper grinder, but the guy who made it probably is a psycho. That's an idiot, is my guess.
He's right.
Yeah, that's
trenchant analysis as always.
He works for ICE.
Yeah.
All right, good. All right, see ya. Have fun. Thanks for inviting me to this whole thing. Love you guys. I mean, I miss you, Dog Boner. I want to hang out soon. Yeah.
Love you.
Love Mitch.
Enjoy Canada, I guess.
I have nothing but the best to say every time about Mitch, but it's nice to.
Bye, Mitch.
Mitch is on. I'll tell you the truth. Mitch is my celebrity hall pass. That's the truth of it. I've told my wife that if anything ever opens up,
the mess hall.
That's good. That's really good. I wish he was here to hear that, but unfortunately, he could not hear us for that entire segment. But it was nice to hear from him nonetheless. Agent Christmas. I will say, Wiger, just watch out. You do know a bunch of people who are in Red 1. So if you want to have that take again on what you think about it really quick, we can splice it in.
I think I'm safe because I did not give it a star rating on Letterboxd.
Okay, good.
But let me go ahead and say this.
Yeah.
I'll just give it all just in case you want to use it.
Yeah.
Red One was a lot of fun.
Fun is so good. Yeah,
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
they were having fun making it.
You could tell it was fun to make, and I think it's interesting to do a story that's like just different from what we're used to. Just an interesting pivot for Chris. It's all the same stuff. Let's do something different.
I haven't seen a Christmas movie like that before.
No, I think when The Rock gets in there, you kind of want to let him dictate the pace, right?
Yeah.
David Harbour's good at anything. Was he in
that? Yeah, I don't know. Probably.
Not sure.
Yeah,
I think he probably was. I think you're probably safe to say that. He's in a lot of stuff. He's good in anything.
Yeah, he's good in everything.
He's actually in a different Santa movie, but he might be in this one too.
He's in this one in the background.
Made another Santa movie?
Yeah. Well, then they're making this one too. It's called Agent Christmas.
Daniel, we'll find somewhere else.
Come on, Daniel.
Nobody wants you.
Is this fully AI?
I don't know. I have a hard time telling these days. It almost looks too good,
Because that's what you
So I guess this kid is trash.
Nice. Fuck that kid.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Yeah. And he's getting all the other the family outside is doing Christmas and he's not involved or something.
I like this. This movie's going to be about how much of a loser this kid is. Hold up.
Wait a minute. They're shooting at his feet, but it's no match for his glasses and electric whip.
Wow.
So he took out all those bad guys who were either celebrating Christmas.
Is from Agent Christmas, a feature-length animated movie I am creating. Hi, I'm Sean Pender, the creator of Agent Christmas. Over the past few months, I have been working on this animated feature film, and so far, about 7 minutes of the film has already been created.
So that's kind of cool.
Don't say 7 minutes.
Well, I know, Wiger, when you've worked in the film industry, I know that's got to almost set you at ease when you hear we've already got 7 minutes done. We just need you to come in and kind of just.
How long is a movie? Like,
yeah,
usually 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah,
that's like
a half.
That's
already.
A lot of it.
People look at their phone anyways, so.
Yeah.
And he rounded up to 10 minutes, which makes me think that he was just being modest because he said it's 7 minutes been done, but then the on-screen graphic said almost 10 minutes.
Yeah, so it's like, hey,
he's probably more a guy like 9.5 minutes, but he just doesn't want to brag.
If you push into the fat pad, you can get all the way up to 10 minutes, I think, on that. So the film follows Daniel Park. He's also known as Agent 25, probably after. Well, I don't want to speculate. But he's an elite secret agent who takes on dangerous missions around the world while facing a deeply personal struggle. Now, Daniel grew up in foster care before being adopted into a loving family. Years later, his biological father unexpectedly reaches out and wants to build a relationship. As Daniel battles international criminals, that felt like a smash cut there. Because he's a kid, he's a foster kid, and now he's battling international criminals. At any rate, this is a B-Light Studios joint, so you already know this is going to be a thang, and it's thangin'. So $7,000 for the budget. Runtime is going to be over 90 minutes, which to me is like the perfect zone for a movie.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Get in and get out. Get in, talk a little shit, and get out. And this looks like it's going to be one that's going to be action-packed, but also family-friendly at the same time, which is good.
That's a good combo. You want action and family friendly. I mean, that is what Red 1 accomplished. Because it was very friendly to families, and then there was a lot of action.
Yeah.
So I think if you get those two factors together, action, family friendly, and then you throw in Christmas,
right?
I mean, that's a proven formula.
And you sprinkle a little 90 minutes on top.
No penetrative sex in this at all.
Is there what?
Any penetrative sex in this?
Let's see here.
Probably implied off camera, but I don't think if we'd necessarily see like
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah,
a gyno camera.
Put my wallet away.
There could be something with Rudolph if we get to a certain tier of support. But right now, just $4 so far with 42 days to go. It's not looking especially strong.
Got a ways to go.
Otherwise, normal movie, but all of the animal characters are like anthropomorphize and have gigantic cocks and breasts.
Right. But
where'd they
get the artists?
What is the Christmas tie-in though? Like what did I miss from the copy?
He's
Agent 25.
He's Agent Christmas.
Yeah.
Agent 25 Christmas. Yeah.
So that's it. So that's it.
Not sure. Yeah.
Well, he falls in love with Noelle.
There you go.
Okay.
It's a different kind of Christmas story.
It's different. It's like an action adventure, but it's got a heart as well, and there's humor in it.
Oh, that kind of sounds like Red One.
No, it's not like Red One really at all. Because for one thing, Pete Davidson's not in this. Jelly Roll's not in this. Kevin Hart's not in this.
Were they in that?
I'm not sure. Agent Christmas, the animated movie. Let's see how this one finishes out.
The characters are finished. The backgrounds are completed. The story is written. The music is being created.
Wow.
The vision is coming to pass.
What's left?
Christmas is the story of Daniel Park, a super spy agent who helps everyone, but he carries the pain of being unwanted and alone as a child. Beneath the action, comedy, and adventure, there is a story of purpose, family, hope, and forgiveness. Today, I'm asking for your help.
Actually, it doesn't seem like it's about Christmas at all. So just to correct,
give me a fucking Christmas specific.
Say anything. Just say Christmas. I honestly think if you just said Christmas, it might go a long way. Jeffrey says, "Why do you have only one level?" And that is true. The one level of support is Agent Christmas full movie. If you give him $1, you can watch the movie for free on YouTube.
Okay.
So
how much do we want?
$7,000.
$7,000. Okay.
So that
not sure.
Doesn't make a lot of, but that's okay. You know, with Christmas on the brain, you start thinking about gifts to give people, and you know, we celebrate. Yeah, I'll just say it. We celebrate Christmas on this show, and we're letting people say that. You can say Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas to us.
No happy holidays here.
No, none of that.
Beep.
Yeah. Beep that out. But what do you get somebody who has everything? Gift card with a little piece of booze on it. Right. That's where the original 1, 2, 3, 4 gift card system comes in. You can transform any bottle into an awesome gift in just seconds.
Corner of ultimate gifts and more. 18 years.
That is
how it starts.
That is the beginning of the video. I can't do anything about it. He just starts right there.
Corner of ultimate gifts and more. 18 years ago, I created a product called Shots Cards that was sold in over 220 stores across the Midwest, including Hy-Vees, Bag and Safes, and many independent liquor stores. While the idea was successful, I always believed.
And also, I didn't cut that. That's his cut.
I thought
No,
you had the music playing in another tab or something.
That was him.
Okay.
So
he created.
It could do better. Then life happened. I suffered a serious back injury. I went through a devastating house fire, and I had to put my dreams on hold. But I never gave up on it.
I don't know.
I'm proud.
Jesus, this guy's been through the ringer.
Shots Cards.
Wow, Shots Cards.
Yeah, so here's how it works.
Looks like a normal greeting card, right?
You think, right? You would think.
To any unsuspecting gift receiver.
Yeah, to the uninformed consumer. Well, it's a lot.
Pick your card, pick your bottle.
And then you put
glue, peel and stick a small...
An airplane bottle
of liquor to a gift card.
So basically, it just has a silhouette of a bottle cut out of it, and otherwise, it's just a normal birthday card.
Yeah, he invented this.
But he's the inventor of it, yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
And it also has the small little
that's so
sticky
funny,
things that are you can put the bottle on, yeah.
Opening the card, and there's a hole where how am I supposed to open it if there's a bottle on what the?
And you can already see the bottle even though the card's closed, so why even open it? It's one of those things where the funny cards are like, hey, we heard when you turn 50, your eyes go bad. And then they open it up and it's like a blurry, you know, that's funny. But with this, it's almost like you've dealt the punchline in advance of the setup even. So it's kind of an interesting.
It's an inversion of the classic card structure.
Right. Where
you get the setup on page 1 and then the payoff on page 2.
That's funny.
But it is a rectangle still.
Yeah, it is funny.
So let that be known that this is going to fit. I mean, not with the bottle, obviously.
Yeah.
So actually, it's actually maybe one of the few cards you can't put in an envelope.
You need an envelope with a hole cut in it.
Right.
Yeah, what does the envelope for this sumbitch look like?
Yeah, maybe you're just drinking the
booze. Comes in a big box.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Very big box. So this is the original 1, 2, 3, 4 gift card system. 18 years ago, he created this, and now we're finally on version 2. Wow. This is designed to make the product look as great as the concept itself.
Just taking that at face value, this idea has been in this guy's head for 20 plus years.
Imagine being able to focus on something for that long. But here, there's like a tub next to it of the 99-cent bottles of like Jim Beam, looks like Salsa, looks like, I don't know, what Kettle One maybe could be, probably not. This one says UV Blue. This is a type of liquor I've never seen in my life that you can put in here and give away. So I don't know.
And so can we bring that up?
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure you were satisfied on your birthday. So there's an image of a honk's torso.
But it's not really,
it's blue.
It's amateurish, I would say, but yeah.
Amateurish. And then you open it up, and the next one. So I brought in the hard stuff.
And you get another photo of a
hunk. And I get what he's getting at. I mean, I think we all do.
Is this guy? Yeah. Are these photos of him? Is he just trying to launch his modeling career?
Oh, is that what
you
it is?
You son of a bitch!
Sneaky, very sneaky, very very sneaky from this guy. But hey, look, he's got the back injury, he's got the fire. I hope it takes off. Unfortunately, I will say he was asking for $24,000. Raised about 400, and then he canceled it. He canceled it. I don't know what happened.
Is there times like when y'all are going through these where you're maybe just hit with a feeling of immense sadness? That's kind of what I'm dealing with right here. It's just kind of like this overwhelming, crushing.
Also,
just sort of pity for this man.
No, not to speak for Mike, but I think when we start the show, we feel that way. But then we see how many people are doing worse than we are, and we feel a lot better by the end.
It's like therapy.
Yeah, it's actually kind of nice.
Yeah.
The comment here is from his wife, who says this is a truly amazing idea that is great to watch people receive. So that is the 1, 2, 3, 4
awesome.
gift card system.
It's beautiful
from Stuart, and that is the 6-pack, guys. But have no fear, we have time for one more segment on the show.
I used to be a model until I hurt my back.
We have time for one more segment on the show. It's called "That's Where You Come In." Wiger, I know you have to go. I am going to actually literally blow my bladder out of my ass if I don't piss right now. Do you have time to answer an email question?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay. I'll answer happily.
You're gonna want to contact YKS. You're gonna want to talk to Mike and JF. You're gonna want to call 802-359-PISS. Send them something at their mailing address. 540 West Main Street, 209 Gallatin, Tennessee 37066. They got a Gmail. It's the name of the ship. Twitter's at your Kickstarter, and that's it. You're gonna wanna contact YKS. You're gonna wanna let them know you exist. Leave a little message for Mike and JF. YKS Pod on Instagram for grill pics. And the blue sky is your KickstarterSucks.com.
That's right. This one's going to come from our email, actually, but most of them come from our Discord and the Mailbag Questions channel. Sign up today at patreon.com/yourkickstartersucks. Get access to ad-free episodes, bonus episodes every single week, exclusive mailbag episodes. We're about to record one right now for our video patrons, and much more. So check it out. It's a great place to kick back, relax, and have an awesome time. Wiger, of course, I would say in the Patreon Hall of Fame for the Doughboys podcast, at the very least, one of the shows you simply can't do without, if you're me.
Oh, come on now.
I mean it, and I say it all the time. Wouldn't be here if it weren't for the Doughboys. These guys blazed a trail.
I love to hear it.
They fantastic show over there. What is how far ahead are you? Do you know what's coming up next on the Doughboys for oh boy. I'm looking at the calendar right now. We're not that far away from October.
Yeah, we have something really fun planned for October. We have basically the cast of Agent Christmas is going to be guesting.
Oh, hell yeah.
So we'll be getting like 8 different episodes, 2 a week,
God.
and then just each of the voice of Agent 25 is going to be on there. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay.
We got the young woman who plays Noelle, and let me tell you, she's just as charming as she is talented.
Oh, she's a firecracker.
Absolutely. Well, she keeps us on our toes.
Well, I'm looking forward to this.
Mistletoes.
I'm looking forward to this for Mitch's sake because I know he was bummed out he didn't get the full Chris Pratt episode.
Mm-hmm. But now
that he's
the junket segment.
Now that he's doing Agent Christmas, I know that he's willing to sit down for more of an expansive thing with you guys. So
it's gonna be awesome to just chop it up with Pratt. You know, we're gonna review communion wafers.
My kid, who is 2 now, is his movies that he he watches kid stuff, but the movies he's obsessed with are the Jurassic Park and World movies. And the most recent one with Scarlett Johansson and Mahershala Ali is the one we have watched over and over and over again for whatever reason. But he has also seen a lot of Chris Pratt. He loves the movies. He says, he points to the chair and says, "Da, me." And then it's time to watch some.
Cute.
He's a Pratt head.
Some dinos. We love our dinos here. Yeah. We love our dinos.
Cute as fuck.
Hi, Mike and JF.
We of course love Owen Jack. What the fuck's that character's name? It's like Owen Meany.
It's not Owen Meany. You're thinking of Kevin Meany. Rest in peace. It's Owen.
Right. That's not right. Remember that guy?
Yeah, Owen Grady.
Owen Grady, of course. Unforgettable character, Owen Grady.
I've got some time for the Jurassic. I've got some time for those movies, but we don't have to. It's fine. We'll talk about it later with Mitch, and he'll finally get into what he really thinks. Doughboys, #1 show on all of HeadGum, and Get Played. And what's the thing? Indispensable show when it comes to the world of video games. So check that out. Nick, anything else you would like to mention for the folks at home?
No, just those. I mean, I guess. I was gonna plug something else. Did we mention Doughboys, the Doughboys podcast?
That one I have not come across. I have not come across that.
Okay, so I got this podcast called Doughboys with me and Mike Mitchell. Mitch, who you might have heard earlier in the show. So we talked about
that's who that was.
A lot of fun. Yeah, and then I got this other podcast. I should shout out Get Played, which is like a video game podcast. Some people say it's kind of an essential, sort of indispensable video game podcast.
Is it like for kids?
Nice.
It's for all ages, but I would also say it's not for kids.
But video games is for
kids. It gets a little adult. Video games are for kids.
Yeah, so that's
like if you're like a mature kid, you can listen to it.
Yeah, well, none of those around here. Hi, Mike and JF.
I say YKS. People should check out.
Now,
that's
your Kickstarter sucks.
That's really very sweet of you to say.
BB and JF.
Ultimately,
it's a really good show. I'm on the Patreon.
It's going to fall on deaf ears, but I appreciate you saying that. I think we're trying to get up to the Jay Shetty level. We're just not there quite yet.
Wiger heads are skipping 15 minutes just to get to the Wiger parts.
Hi, Mike and JF, longtime listener, first time writing in. On my way home from work tonight, I got into a bike crash. Oh, no. We were both pretty shaken up. After we collected ourselves, I noticed the other guy was wearing an "I'm a dumb shithead" shirt. I asked him if that was a YKS shirt, and he took a second, looked at his shirt, and said, "Yeah." We had a good laugh about that and went our separate ways. So thank you, Mike and JF, for doing the show and allowing two guys with fresh head injuries to bond with each other for a moment.
Wow.
And Nick, if you hear this, I hope you got home safe and aren't too sore in the morning. Anyway, I love the show, Calvin. Calvin, shout out to you and to Nick. I'm guessing this was not you, Wiger.
It was. I got a bike accident recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
With a guy named Calvin.
Okay.
But it was different.
Okay, because I remember you actually mentioned this in the group chat. You were wearing your Red Scare shirt. That was the
Red Scare shirt.
So that's what it was.
Kind of bonded over that.
So this wouldn't have been that.
It's actually Calvin Broadus, who you went to high school with.
Yeah, better known as Snoop Dogg, right?
You probably knew him from school as Snoop Dogg, but to the rest of us, he's Calvin Broadus. Do you know of Nick? Do you know in your history of doing your shows has there been a meet cute? Have people gotten married or hooked up and fucked or what's the Doughboys the story you would tell Vulture if they ever came calling again? God forbid.
I wish I had one signature like clear cut. This is the story. But we have had a number of people write in and say like, hey, my first date was at a Doughboys show. With this and you know what it honestly was? It was like this guy I went on a date with took me to a Doughboys show.
Yeah.
And then that's how I found out about the podcast. And like now we're married or something like that. Like we've run into that sort of shit. So it does happen.
That's harrowing, isn't it? Isn't that strange?
It really is. Yeah.
Sometimes we get I tried to get my girlfriend to listen to the show. But
she had a weird look on her face.
She had a bad reaction and we lost her.
I changed it after a minute. Yeah.
So
that's usually what it is.
Things haven't really been the same around here.
Right.
But anyway, thanks for doing the show. Love you guys.
Yeah.
So it's not quite the same, but I feel like we're definitely peers in that regard. Be careful out there, guys, on your bicycle.
Yeah, be careful.
Wear your helmets. Wear your shirt that says "I'm a dumb shithead" so people can fucking stay out of your fucking way. People can cross the street when they see you coming, God forbid. Jesus. And now we're back to coming.
Two dumb guys crash into each other. Who's at fault?
Insurance guy showing up and just shooting them both in the head.
Oh no, they sucked another of my penis. Look out, here comes my little small penis. Time to find out about my penis. Sit down and suck on my balls and penis. Thanks. Love the show.
I only did that because you do that with every other song.
I do that every day.
So now he's ruined that for you.
1,000